Okay, so this one says, which sum or difference is modeled in the algebra tiles? So I want to point out a couple of things. If it's red, that means it's negative, right? So let's point out some rules. In algebra tiles, red is negative. I don't know if you put that together yet. And then blue is positive. And that one negative plus a red plus a blue equals 0. They cancel each other out. In other words, a positive will cancel a negative. And they have to be like terms. So here I have an x that's blue. That means it's a positive x. And then I have an x down here that's red. That means it's a negative x. So this one cancels out this one. And so this is representing two quadratic equations, and they want us to simplify them. So let's start with our first equation. So the first equation here is this thing right here, is x negative x squared. How many blue x's did we have? 2. So we say plus 2x. And how many ones did we have? 3. And they're positive, so it'd be a positive 3. So that's the first equation. Now the next equation, this one right here, this is negative x squared, 2 negative x's, and then 1 negative 1. And if I were to add these up vertically, like this, remember that negative x squared is like negative 1x squared. What's negative 1 plus negative 1? Negative 2x squared. How many x squareds do I have left? 2, right? 1, 2. Now over here I have 2x squared, or 2 x's, and then I'm subtracting 2 x's. What's 2 minus 2? 0. So I'm going to write it out so you can see it, 0 x's. But notice in the algebra tiles, I'll cancel this one blue with this one red. Another blue cancels with the other red. How many x's do I have left after I cancel the reds and the blues? 0. What's 3 minus 1? 2. After I cancel this one, which is blue and positive, with this one, which is red and negative, I have 2 ones left over. So now to finish it, I have 2x squared plus 2. Now the tricky part is, what is the correct answer? Well, they all have the same answer of negative 2x squared plus 2, but I've got to pick the one that represents where the answer came from. So I've got, I think it's the last one, isn't it? Negative x squared plus 2x plus 3 plus negative x squared minus 2x minus 1. So that's D. Does that make sense? Now, I don't know. Let me ask you guys a question. I'm having some discussions with the principal and some other math teachers. Do you think it's easier to learn this concept with the algebra tiles or to just do the math? So we'll take a vote. How many people would try to learn this with the red and blue tiles? Okay, how many would prefer to just do the math? Okay, how many would prefer not to do it at all? Oh, there we go. All right, good. Well, we got to learn it. Isn't that an option not